Hey guys, Brad Bunch here with Kunes Honda. I'm here with some of my friends from the Marion County Social Services. I got Miss Kathy Aerosmith and Suzanne Dusky.
Why walk the fine line when you can drive in a ridge line?
I'm Brad Bunch from Kunes Honda here in Quincy, and I have two ladies riding with me. Do you guys want to share your names, what you do?
I'm Kathy Aerosmith. I am Executive Director of Marion County Services for the Developmentally Disabled.
And I'm Suzanne Dusky. I'm the HR and Marketing Manager for Marion County Services for the Developmentally Disabled.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so I guess for starters, tell me a little bit about what it is you guys do.
Okay, our agency, we serve individuals with developmental disabilities. Our main program that we offer is our target case management. We provide case management for individuals to link them with resources to meet the needs that they have depending on their disability to provide them a quality life.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been with Marion County, well, it'll be 25 years on the 23rd of this month.
Gotcha. All right. And I know that we had lent you guys a van for your summer program. Tell me a little bit about what your summer program entails and what all the van was used for.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for that. That was fantastic. We had been trying to get a van, and it is really hard to do that for what we do. But we used it for our summer camp. We provide an 8-week summer camp free of charge to parents for children school age. It's kind of like a recreational educational camp. We take them different places, like to the pool, but we also visit businesses for the children to learn more about what people do in the community and kind of intrigue their interest of what they may want to do when they grow up.
Gotcha. And about how many kids would you say that there were enrolled in the summer?
Well, this year, the thing was, we've done the summer camp for several years, but after the pandemic, of course, we had to kind of shut down, and it's taken us a while to get it back and up and running. And Suzanne, how many kids do you think we had this year?
But we had, I believe, 4 kids the first group, and then we actually had, I think, 6 kids the second group, because it's 2 different age groups of kids. The older kids go the first 4 weeks, and then younger kids go the second 4 weeks.
Gotcha.
And this was our first year since the pandemic that we offered this, and we had averaged about, for the whole summer in the past, 20 to 25 children. But since it's been hard to get the word out that we were doing this again, we have shown, since we did it this year, we have gotten a lot of interest of parents wanting to do it. So I suspect next year is going to be a lot bigger. Yes.
Okay, cool. And I know you said 2 sessions kind of based on ages there. Certain kids that were in the younger age that have now moved up to the older age.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. Every year it's a new group of kids that come in, and they really got to enjoy a lot of things because the van, they were able to go to St. Louis, to the, I think there was
Was it the museum or the?
Yeah, there was a museum type field trip down there, and like a family arcade where they got to participate and see, it was like a Family Feud type game showroom down there. And they went to Quincy to the several different places, and they went fishing, and they were gone, and they were busy a lot. They went on the riverboat, and I think it was Dr. Evans over in Hannibal actually is a pilot, and he took them up in a small airplane for rides.
Right.
So they had a great summer.
Good.
For activities this year, I think they were able to do so many different things, and the community was so great to work with donating, such as Kunes for donating the van, and then discounts for tickets. They were on the riverboat. They went to, what was it, Crazy Trampoline? What is that?
Oh yeah, Crazy Town.
Crazy Town.
Yeah, it's just all the businesses in the community this year just seemed so supportive, that the variety of things they were able to do and the education they actually gained from what they did was just wonderful.
That's awesome.
So I'm very excited for next year.
Well, good. I'm glad that there's so much community support. Did the kids have their favorite activity, or did they like it all, or did kind of a mixed bag? Trampoline park.
I think that was a crowd pleaser for sure. And I think
definitely.
they also enjoyed Chick-fil-A when they were in St. Louis, so that was nice for them because they, we don't have one here. So
Yeah, for sure.
they got to enjoy something that some of them haven't had.
And of course the airplane ride.
Oh, yeah.
Airplane ride.
I
don't
should have
like
gone
heights.
that day. I would have enjoyed
Oh,
that.
really? I don't like heights. I guess airplanes have never bothered me, but I don't know if I've ever been on a small one to really know. So what? About what time? I assume was this a Monday through Friday?
It's Monday through Friday. I think they usually, after pickup, they start their activities from 9. It's like 9 to 2, correct?
I believe so. They
Yes.
start taking them home about 2. And those are just, for our summer camp hours. Obviously, our agency, it's open 8 to 4 over in Hanwell, Missouri. That's our business hours. It's 8 to 4.
Okay. And I assume you guys do other stuff besides the summer camp? Is there stuff year long? I'm sure you guys are
Right,
working
year
on.
long. Like I said, our main program is case management.
Okay.
We have about 10 support coordinators all together, and they kind of carry about a 40 caseload on the average, and it's basically linking them to services that they need depending on their disability and depending on their goals that they want to meet. We try to, depending again on their level of disability, if they're going to be able to be into the workforce. We are a part of, it's called the BEST program, that we work with the school, and so seniors in high school will do like a work program with different businesses so they can develop a skill, and there's a high percentage they get hired at that business too, so they have employment after they graduate.
Set them up for the future.
Exactly.
Okay.
We also have a grant program that individuals and their families, depending on what they need, and if it's not supported by a funding program through the state of Missouri, we set up a funding program that they can apply for to maybe possibly they may need a shower chair or a wheelchair or respite care, for their children, adult children, I say, but it's their children, but they could be adults.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have a program set up for that, and then we have a community integrations program, or community events is what we call it. I have an employee that sets up different events out in the community, or say a paint class or a craft class, and gives them something to do out in the community and get more involved to where they're engaged with the place that they live.
Do you guys do anything to help raise funds, or is it strictly funded by city and state? Or
we
county?
are always looking for opportunities and options to be able to raise money to put with it, to put into our agency for grants, grant dollars, and support any individual that may need it. I mean, that's our goal. We're not a for-profit.
Non-profit. Gotcha. And say I'm listening to this, and I'm a manager or an owner of a business, and I'd say, hey, heard you guys went to the trampoline park and did all this other fun stuff, and I had something that I thought I could offer. How would I go about seeing if it's something that I could, if my business could help? Yeah.
Well, the first thing would probably be contacting Suzanne, the marketing manager. Yeah, and then she would try to see what it is, and how you want to assist, and then see where it's going to fit best in our organization and set everything up. So,
Is there, you guys have any, what are some of the biggest challenges that you guys face going into something like your summer program?
funding.
Funding is funding's always
Funding's always
money. Funding and transportation.
Yeah,
So you guys definitely helped out with the transportation,
Right.
and that's transportation for every individual is always an issue because a lot of our individuals obviously aren't able to drive or transport themselves, and trying to find transportation to get to medical appointments or to our program, and which is why, you know, with our summer camp, we pick the kids up at their home or a generalized location if they live out of town, and you know, that takes the transportation piece out for our families and the kids that come to our camp. But transportation is just one of the biggest things, which obviously is hand in hand with funding.
For sure.
So
I was thinking, even as my own children, I have 3 children, and if they're home all summer just hanging out the house, they tend to not behave and get in more trouble.
Oh yeah.
And keep them active and busy and learning.
The busier, the better.
Doing stuff makes life easier on everybody.
And that is summer camp. They were on the go all the time. Every day they had something, and they always had a backup plan. Like I said, when the weather didn't cooperate, they always had a backup plan.
Well, and all of the individuals in our services, you know, the majority of all of them have something that they're doing. Not every single day, but part of our support coordinator's job is to link them with those services they need to live the best life possible. What they want to do, they need to have a quality of life, doing things they enjoy doing. And so our individuals are out in the community, or they are getting the assistance shopping or cleaning, or they might go to a day program, which is, there's several day programs in Danville, so they can have that more structured, steady life. They're not, you know, our individuals aren't going to be happy just staying home day in and day out, every day not doing anything. I mean, we're not happy, and our individuals have the exact same rights that we do. So they have the right to be out, be happy, and feel involved in their community.
Absolutely. How many employees do you guys have?
How many employees? We actually have about 20 employees.
About 20 employees. Okay.
We used to be bigger. We used to be a lot bigger because we didn't originally provide case management support coordinators. We originally weren't a part of that program in 2017 is, well, actually in 2008 is when we started sharing that role with the state. But the state of Missouri was trying to get out of case management, and so in 2010 we just took it the whole county over. But we actually had a day program, and we had homes out in the community, but then the state of Missouri said, okay, wait a second, to all SB 40 boards like ourselves, and said, well, you can't provide case management and have programs without either contracting out your case management or just doing case management alone, because that's a conflict of interest.
Gotcha.
Hence, that was kind of what we thought when they approached us the first time. But we went ahead and did it. So we chose to separate. So now our programs went to another agency, and then we stayed with case management.
Okay.
So we actually are, we're an organizational payee too. So there's approximately about 47 individuals that we manage their benefits for them.
Okay.
And the goal is to hopefully help them budget their own money so they can take over. But we assure that all their bills are paid. You know, that some could be living on their own, some could be living in a home, but they still have to pay rent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we make sure that they have money to spend for themselves throughout the month. And we do not charge for that either.
Okay.
Some organizations that are payees, they do charge, but we do not charge them because they're on a fixed income as it is.
Yeah.
So we feel like it is our responsibility as a Senate Bill 40 board to provide that assistance.
You guys, I know we talked about a lot of things that you do at the camp. You guys teach life skills that they can use if, say, they're living at home. Do they cook?
We
them?
link them up with resources that do teach them.
Is there one moment that sticks out that's been like the most satisfying moment of your job, or is it an everyday
There's
thing?
been so many.
So many that like touch your heart.
We had an individual, unfortunately, he's passed recently. We had an individual that He took care of himself. He was in a wheelchair. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think one of the most rewarding things was when he was able to buy himself a accessible van.
We were the payee for him.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it was part of the Mo-Able account, which is allows him to save money and not affect his benefits.
Gotcha.
So.
And you know, he was there. He was in the services before I started, and to see him grow and become so independent, and he was not going to let anything really stand in his way to become his own person. And the one goal that he had was to have his own van. And the day that he was able to purchase that was just phenomenal.
He was so proud of himself, and everyone was so proud of him as well too. And he was an excellent advocate for himself and also others with developmental disabilities.
1 year he was Athlete of the Year at Special Olympics.
Oh, cool.
But he was always involved. He was a member of JC's.
Always had a smile on his face.
Always had a smile on his face.
Great human being.
Good. That's a cool story. You guys get much like news coverage or publicity?
Sometimes
Or is that something
it
you
kind of
want,
comes
or?
and goes. Oh, it's definitely
Definitely
something
want it.
we
Okay.
want, because surprisingly enough, we may have been here 36 years, but it'd be surprised how people that have lived in Marion County all their lives and have a loved one or themselves a disability that they would be eligible for our services don't know anything about
no
us. It's just amazing sometimes how some of the coverage doesn't get to the right population.
Yeah.
But yeah, we always are looking for coverage.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another car conversation. I want to thank my guests, Kathy and Suzanne. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please stay tuned for our next car conversation. Thanks.